Whenever a video game with a lead female is announced or released, I get worried because people creating these titles like to ruin females by either masculinizing them, putting them in turtlenecks and jeans, or simply making them insufferable. And now we have found out a senior writer on the upcoming Wonder Woman game is a massive social justice warrior who supported the Hogwarts Legacy boycotts and attempted to get a GOG employee fired for their opinions, which raises a lot of questions about what this individual is going to shove into this game. I have a few different things that I want to show off, but before we get into the topic, if you enjoy the content that I create, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media like Twitter or mine so that you can see when my content is posted. And of course, if you do really enjoy the videos and the live streams that I create, please consider becoming a Dark Titan via Patreon or supporter via YouTube membership. So starting off with this Bounding into Comics article, Wonder Woman's senior writer Tanya DePass participated in the Hogwarts Legacy boycott and attempted to get a GOG employee fired amid numerous other red flags. Now, we don't know really anything about this game besides it's in the works, and we got like a 30-second very short teaser for it when it was initially announced last year. It's a game that I, had general interest in, right? I love Wonder Woman. I'd totally be interested in a Wonder Woman game, especially where this version of Wonder Woman, from what we saw, looked pretty freaking attractive right off the bat. But now, of course, we've all been speculating about it for half a year at least. And this individual has announced that they're working on this game. It's a lot of red flags are popping up. So, it says DePass announced in April she took a position at Monolith Productions as a senior writer on the upcoming Wonder Woman video game. She tweeted, "Okay, enough vague booking. I've accepted a position at Monolith Dev as a senior writer on #Wonder Woman games starting next month." The Wonder Woman game was officially teased back in, 2021, very end of 2021, though, with a brief detailing. The single-player open-world action game will introduce an original story set in the DC universe, but we hadn't seen the trailer up until about 6 or so months ago. And it says a month before announcing she joined Monolith Productions, she made it clear she was participating in the now failed Hogwarts Legacy boycott and accused the game and its developers of trying to wipe out trans folk. Now, I had to talk about a lot of Hogwarts Legacy meltdowns. These people obviously failed at their boycott attempt since the game sold fantastically, blew up in popularity. People absolutely loved it. But it's individuals like this who are never freaking happy, right? The developers of this game tried to distance themselves from JK. They did specific things in the game that people figured were kind of slights at JK, like the fact that there's no specific gender in the character creator system. Small things that do add up, but of course, what's the point of making all these small changes if people like this are never gonna be happy with you? Even though the developers did these things, they still wanted it being boycotted. Now, I do want to point out, right, that we don't know if this individual is going to push her personal ideologies into this character or into this video game, and one would hope that she wouldn't, because of course, as human beings, right, we all have different opinions, and there's fantastic work that people who are social justice warriors make. There are fantastic pieces of work that all types of people make, even if I wouldn't typically agree with their opinions, because they know how to balance. They know how to balance their work with their personal life, and they do not allow them to bleed into each other. They would not allow their personal takes to be shoved into their work, but unfortunately, we have seen a trend over the past few years where that's all social justice warriors have done. That is why a lot of us are very worried, especially coming from someone who talks about video games and who clearly works on video games and who, is not afraid to voice their opinion on social media when they think something should have been done differently in order to make a statement or defend a position. She also, in 2018 attempted to get a GOG employee fired for what she claimed was transphobic behavior. She tweeted, "Whoever has the keys to GOG's social media channels needs to get bounced. That's twice they've been transphobic. Once with a shitty meme and now co-opting a hashtag for trans rights to sell games. FFS." So they don't even know who this individual is. They don't even know their intentions behind their posts. But of course, they straight up said this person needs to get fired from their jobs because they viewed some jokes and some memes that they had posted as transphobic. Not only does she, decide to go around demanding people get fired from their jobs, but of course she is constantly on social media posting about the things that she believes in. She, over the past few weeks, from what I've seen on her Twitter account, has been attacking anyone who's criticized the Little Mermaid movie, calling us all ists and just overall disgusting things. She also has had a lot to say about the, Bud Light situation, basically saying that only awful people are now boycotting it. Very classic things that you would expect from a social justice warrior in the gaming industry. Someone who feels like they have a lot of power and a lot of influence, that they can basically say whatever they want and not face any consequences over it. And they do have a larger social media following. As you can see, 47,000 followers on Twitter. It's a larger number, but of course, like pronouns in bio. It also says that they are sponsored by Logitech. They also are part of a D&D actual play stream called Rivals of Waterdeep and Motherland RPG. So all things that I personally will be sticking away from. But this person does have a lot of hot takes that they post on their social media. They are very proudly a social justice warrior, which does really make me question what they're going to do with this game. Again, there is a chance that this game will still come out and it will be fantastic and they will not shove their personal opinions into it. But I have a lot of worries, judging by how vocal they are on social media and how they do call out other people and companies for not doing what they think is enough with their titles. I will definitely be keeping an eye on the situation to see if they have anything else to say about the Wonder Woman game or, of course, Monolith, but for now, that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this and, of course, found it important and informative, please make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.